Hey there, Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising. It's Maggie from Moondirected. Welcome to my channel. Generally, we work with the energy of the moon, but I wanted to put out some quick mid-month randomness videos as a thank you. I'm well over 1,000 subscribers right now. I was so excited. So I wanted to say thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, for helping me to grow my channel. I wanted to remind you to always check out your sun, your moon, and your rising. Sun sign is the core of you. It's your value system. It's how you feel inside. Your moon sign, it's how you feel about and react and respond to what's going on around you. And your rising sign is the way the world sees you. It's how you interact. It's kind of like your personality. And so make sure you comment on the videos because these count as August readings. And so you're going to count as an entry into the drawing for the free reading. And so the overall energy for this reading, because it could be about whatever. It's good for like the next, I'm thinking like 2 weeks to a month, okay? So you have the dream catcher. Dream your wisdom, dreaming your wisdom. And Lady Tatiana, I don't know. It says, be joyful. So sorry, I don't know. If you can say that and you want to tell me what it says, that'd be excellent. You'd have to spell it phonetically. Because I'm not sure. Alright, so let's get into it. If you've never seen one of my 9 card spreads, it's my favorite kind of reading to do because it's quick, it's easy, and it covers a lot of things. So the first card out will be the key to the situation. So let's find out what the key to the situation is here. So this is about dreaming big dreams and choosing to be happy and finding the joy in life. And so that's a cool thing. Up here, we're going to do thoughts, feelings, actions, past, present, being now. So past is usually where the lessons are or where the situation kind of has its roots. And then this is how you are handling it now. If you don't like the way the cards come, then make some adjustments so that you can impact the future, because you can't do anything about the past. But what you decide to do now always impacts the future. And that's where the changes can have some real impact. The cards are, what's going on there, Taurus? Wow, really? Okay, I'm getting stuck energy again. I thought we were on the move there, Taurus. Maybe you are hanging around waiting for the new moon to get you started, which makes sense. That'll be in your 5th house of fun and romance and creativity. Okay. The overall energy, is a change in perspective, an advancement. So, dream the big dream. If you're looking for some kind of increase, a raise, this card could indicate that. So the tower isn't like the tower in tarot. We're getting the tower is like, oh crap, well, what is going to happen now? This is more like, yay, this is a better perspective, a higher vantage point. It's looking at things a little differently. It's also being elevated in a situation. And so you could get a promotion. You could be recognized for some work that you've done. So it has something to do with that. So we've got this being joyful and dreaming the big dreams. I say, get ready to go for it there. So the center of the card, the key to the situation is a female, which when in a general reading becomes yin energy. That's being open to receive. Virgo season is a lot about giving and taking and receiving in equal measure. And so the key to the situation is being willing to accept and receive. Maybe you've been given a lot and it's time to allow others to jump in and help you. Maybe it's receiving from spirit. Maybe it's receiving recognition for the work you've done, but being willing to do so. In the recent past, you were thinking a lot about, you had a lot of anxiety about the things you didn't know. Like you were trying to figure something out. You didn't have all the information. It was creating a lot of anxiety, a lot of distress. Currently, you're thinking about the things you have to do in order to create a transformation. You are busy. This is a hard transformation that you're going through. It has a lot of steps. When I get the whip card, it's like either repetitive, like you're going round and round, but this one actually feels like more like 10 of Wands energy, where like you just have a lot of things to do in order to pull together all the things you're trying to create in this transformation. And I believe that this is being open to receiving help and allowing others to help you will lighten the load a little. In the future, in the area of finance and abundance, you have the healing energy of the lily. So if you've gone through some kind of a financial difficulty and it's been really causing what I didn't know, What do I have to do to fix this problem? Help is on the way. So be open to receiving help. And remember, you're always in the right place at the right time, and you're with the right people. So here we have the snake. Now, it is in the house of anxiety, and the snake could mean a couple things. It's either shedding the old way of being, so like a transformation. It could be wisdom and knowledge and healing. And it could be that there's a bitch in your life that's really making you crazy and causing you anxiety. So you decide what that story is. It's in the past, so you already know what that is. You know exactly what that is. You were feeling anxious as a result of either trying to heal something, trying to transform something, or somebody in your life was making you miserable. In the place of the heart, in the future, you have the heart. That is feeling emotionally satisfied. So this recognition, this higher perspective, this dreaming and being joyful thing looks really good. In the recent past, trying to get over the mountain was very burdensome, which just, to me, that just echoes this 10 of Wands kind of feeling I get up from here. So the obstacles were a heavy burden. It was a heavy lift to get to where you were trying to go. But in the area of news and information coming in rapidly, you have the sun. So what the information, the news that you're getting that was causing you all the anxiety, it looks like it's going to be okay. You have the healing card, and this looks okay. This looks beautiful. So I think you'll be just fine. I think you'll be just fine. And in the area of stability, you have the ship. This is moving forward, moving on, heading into your future. It's a big transition. It's a big move. It's a big change. So it's leaving something behind that wasn't working and moving forward towards something that is. And the wind is filling up those sails. So I have a feeling with the sun shining and the wind filling the sails, you are going to be starting to make some progress. So that stuck energy is going to be overcome. This feels very stuck here, but this feels like things are loosening up. You just have to work your way through the steps. You have to think about them. It is Virgo season, and so while Mercury has gone direct, Virgo is all about paying attention to the details of keeping things in balance. So make sure that you continue to work the steps. I know that it seems like you have a lot. Wow. Okay. So a change in the wind. So yes, things are moving. A change in the wind. Things are moving. You have being flexible, being willing to accept help. Opportunities that come at you. What you thought was going to be might not be exactly what you're going to get, so be willing to do that. Be careful. There comes with a warning here. All that glitters. This is a warning that not everything is as sparkly and as shiny as you think it is. Now, it could be that you've learned that, and so you're moving away, especially if this is like in the area of a bitch, right? It's like, oh, I thought she was great. Oh, wait, no, not so much. But also just any kind of an opportunity, a job, a healing, something that needed to be healed to make you feel abundant. So all that glitters. Be careful of financial investments too. Even though this is healing, when I see this all that glitters, it just feels like something if it looks too good to be true, keep in mind that it probably is. And so you have the observer, and so you're being asked to be observant, which is that paying attention to details energy of Virgo. So pay attention to details, but that looks actually pretty good, very doable. Just be flexible and understand that really be willing to observe a situation. If it looks too good to be true, it might be. It really might be. And now in the area of the heart, what kind of advice can we get to help you to get to this beautiful feeling of satisfaction on the emotional level? So we have alchemy. You have the Midas touch right now, and every project you begin turns to gold. Accept heaven's help. This is that yin energy. Be willing to accept the help. Let yourself receive. Okay, all right, and this is in the area of the heart, so be willing to let people love you. Be willing to let people help you, because this is in the area of emotions. And so if you've been walling yourself off because in the past you were dealing with a very difficult situation that was hurting your heart, Be open, be willing to receive, be willing to start the creative process. Alchemy is about taking things that don't seemingly go together and making them work. And so there might be an unusual new relationship and you're like, I don't know, that seems like it might be too hard. What you touch right now turns to gold, and to stay optimistic. So in the area of the heart, that looks excellent. I just, allow people to love you. Be open to the idea and understand that you are co-creating with spirit your future. So staying optimistic is the key. If you are thinking negative thoughts, you are going to create a negative future. So positive thoughts will yield a positive future. And then let's get a little guidance on that energy of action that looks really good. The sun also tells me, you can see more with the sun. And so since we have the observer here, one of the things that I would say with this is make sure that you are shining the light on things, taking a different perspective, being willing to be flexible to see what's going on as you make this move forward. Yeah, okay. Okay, so you have chakra clearing. So, chakra clearing, there's really great YouTube videos on this. You can listen to some music and just put it on. I like to take a bath and listen to chakra clearing music, saltwater bath to help change the energy, and just it's kind of passive way to do it, but it's nice and relaxing, and you can clear your chakras and clear the negative energy off, because it looks like you had a really negative situation here, right? There are not very many bad cards, difficult cards in this deck, and in the past you have 3 of them. The whips, I guess, could be considered a 4th, so the situation is on your mind. And the scythe, they consider that a negative card. I consider that cutting out what you don't need, so I don't know that that's bad. So you have these difficult cards, but they're all in the past, and moving forward you have healing and movement forward and this heart satisfaction. So releasing the negative energy right now, cutting the cords, asking St. Michael to come in and cut the cords of negative attachment, taking a nice saltwater bath, listening to some chakra clearing music, meditate if you're into that and you know how and you're comfortable with it. That would be excellent. Reiki healing is also optional, but you have, again, they're telling you to be positive. So your attitude right now is everything. Focusing on your attitude is everything. Stay positive. Wow. Okay. You have the forget-me-nots. This is past life healing. This healing situation. The situation has triggered one of your past lives. Heal the past. You bring healing into the present. So while you're cutting the cords of negative energy, be sure to ask St. Michael to help you cut the cords of negative energy from past life, not just this life. And this healing right here, okay, so Taurus, you have a tendency to be very worried, placing a lot of extraordinary value on your self-worth based on what is in your bank account. And part of what your job here is in this lifetime is about understanding and learning that that isn't actually where your self-value should lie. It should lie in you being you, in you loving and being loved, in being authentically who you are and working on your soul's purpose. And so if you can heal the past life that makes you feel like money is how you judge your value and your worth, that would be a really excellent thing to be working on too. And I don't know, that's like a big ask, I get it, but that is a very primary life lesson for Tauruses in general. So, I know right now you're going, you're nuts, money's important. It is important, okay? It is important. It's important that we have everything we need, but when you trust that the universe is going to bring it to you, then you can make time and space in your life for everything else and you don't just work. And you can be a little easier on yourself when you do mistakes. They're really just lessons, right? So be gentle with yourself. Love yourself. Be open to receiving the love of the universe. Be open to receiving the abundance of the universe. You don't have to work so hard to get it. You just have to believe that you are an You have infinite ability to manifest because you do. Everybody does. All right. Gonna have to use the flashlight because my eyes are old. My eyes are old. Okay, so you have discover, courage. Oh, it's gonna give you a sentence. Believe, and forever. Okay, so have the courage to discover. And you have unlimited ability, you're infinite, and that you just need to believe in yourself. The universe already does. It's all there waiting on you, so you can go get it. All right? Wow, it's really cool. So you have, these are mostly, well, this one's heart chakra. The believe is in the heart chakra area, so stay optimistic about your love life for sure, because that has all the rose quartz. Those are the ones that heal the heart. The rest of these cards really have to do with that root chakra and with the seat of your self-esteem, self-value, and self-worth. So having the courage and understanding that you're limitless and you can have the courage to just trust in the universe and trust in yourself. You've got this. Okay? Be sure to leave me a comment and we'll talk soon. You take care.